Hey there. That's a little different than normal. Well, actually, I was playing around overall with what toys I have set up on my table, but I pulled these two beautiful ladies out because I want to do something a little bit different today. So I'm just going to talk and show you guys some Sailor Moon cards because that just seems more efficient. So these are some older cards, like actual original cards that I found at a Mandarake here. And it was one of those things that I just had to buy. This is a very difficult one-handed. I had to buy them because back when I was in like 7th grade, 8th grade, not only did Sailor Moon happen and it was amazing, but this little kiosk in my local shopping mall occasionally got bootlegged Sailor Moon merchandise, usually sticker cards. But every now and again they actually got the real thing. So my best friend and I would collect the cards and trade them with each other. So when I found these old ones in Mandarake, I had to get them. But then they had some different things to go along with the 20th anniversary of Sailor Moon. These were cards that came in some pretty unimpressive wafer cookie packages. And these here, just a little difficult one-handed, these are sticker cards. Look, it's the exact same picture. Yay! And my fave girl there. So that was also very nostalgic. Like, oh hey, I remember having piles and piles of sticker cards in high school, except they were cheap, fake stuff, from goodness knows where. Part of the 20th anniversary as well was they decided to reprint some of the original cards. So these are some of the holographic cards. They did 3 sets. They called them the Cardass Revival Collection. And there was set 1, 2, and 3. I'm still missing a few. I have a ridiculous stack of doubles of everything. And unlike back in my junior high school days, I don't have a friend with whom I can trade things with and we can try to complete our collections. So I've been trying to buy them as I find them on Amazon from sellers. Yeah, for me this is like super duper nostalgic. Really kind of took me back to a point in my life where I felt really inspired, really motivated. And this was my first real card collecting thing. From Sailor Moon I moved on to Pokemon. I think by the time I got to high school I was obsessed with Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Digimon, and Dragon Ball Z, which I imagine anyone watching this channel probably had a similar experience. And yeah, by the time I got to the end of high school, I don't know what happened to a lot of my collections. I obviously still love Sailor Moon, still love Pokemon, they're awesome. But I don't know what happened to all my old cards and things, so it's been really nice to pick something up, get something new that is old, you know, and just steep in nostalgia for a little while. Yay! So, as I said, today is going to be all about Sailor Moon. So I have 4 of these packs from the 20th anniversary Sailor Moon Cardass Revival Collection. This is from the second set, which is actually the set that I am missing the most cards from. So it was rather serendipitous that I wandered into a 7-Eleven near my classroom and they had a few booster packs left. They had a couple more, but I spent a little too much money this month, so this is what I was allowed to buy myself. But also today, I want to open some of these. Now this, you're probably thinking, doesn't look too exciting. You can see there's tape on that card. But what's really important in here is, I don't know if you can see that very well, these envelopes each contain 1 collectible card. I found this at Mandarake for 800 yen and lost my mind a little bit. As I said, there used to be a kiosk in the mall when I was, 12, 13 years old, and they had a lot of bootleg stuff from, bootleg Japanese stuff, mostly Sailor Moon and Pokemon. But every now and again they got legit imports, and one of the things they sometimes had was these. As you can see, you might not be able to read it, is there are 30 cards in a set. I don't know if there's a full 30 cards here. and they were 20 yen each. So in Japan you would have paid 20 yen, and you could pull one of these little envelopes off. There's a little string, that's all that's holding them in there, and you get your one card. Being that this was a very, very rare thing to find back in Canada, God, like 20 years ago, they charged, I think, $1 or $2 for each one of these cards. So I wasn't able to get them very often, but when I did get them, as opposed to the cheap bootleg sticker cards, it blew my mind. So, yeah. I've been debating whether or not to open these for a little while. I don't know if I'm going to open all of them today, but I will definitely open these guys, and then I think I'm going to crack this open and take a few out because, oh, they're just amazing. So, just as with Pokemon cards, I prefer to keep things neat with my handy dandy scissors. So let's cut these open. Tell you, I seriously lost my mind when I heard that these were coming out. For a little while, you could get these packs with 4 in them at a lot of different stores, but they also had Card-Ass. I guess you can't call it a gacha machine, but it's the same kind of idea. You put a coin in, and I think it was 100 yen? I'm pretty sure it was 100 yen and you got 2 cards. Wait a minute, this was 120. I should go back and buy the rest. Yeah, it was 100 yen for 2 cards out of the machine. This is a deal. Oh! Oh my god, I'm kicking myself right now. Okay, well, if I go back to that classroom and they're still there at that 7-Eleven, I'll have to buy the other 4 packs just because, yeah, that's like half the cost. Alright, well, here we go. So this is the complete set of what comes in there. There's several holographic cards. I'm missing about half of this set, I think. I'm not sure. I've got it written down somewhere. Anyways, let's have a look here. We've got Sailors Jupiter and Venus. Ah, my favorite girls! Sailor Uranus and Neptune. I tried very hard not to say Uranus, Uranus, or Uranus, as she is in Japanese. They were my favorites. Alright, the Black Moon Quartet, and good old Ruby is back there, that bastard. And oh, hey! Eternal Sailor Moon and Chibi Chibi. So pretty. I think I had this card as a sticker card, like a cheap bootleg one back in the day. Well, I just noticed it's got the little 20th anniversary logo up there. Oh, focus camera. Can you see that? Whoop, whoop. There we go, 20th anniversary. Back in the day when I would get bootleg cards, my best friend and I would spend a lot of our time copying the drawings from them. That was basically how we taught ourselves to draw. And at that time in my life, I thought, I'm going to go and I'm going to make comic books, or I'm going to make animations. But I only really drew anime characters, so when I actually tried to apply to school for art, they were like, yeah, no, kid, you need to get out of here. You don't belong here. Oh, hey, it's the classic eye catch. I love these holo cards. They're just... I'm sorry, I'm going really slow. It's not the same as the Pokemon cards. It's like, oh, there's a million doubles. Like, I know I've seen a lot of this artwork before. Nei-chan! But, God, it just makes me so happy looking at these. Really getting a good close look at the pictures. Like, the colors are brilliant. I haven't really been paying attention to the backs of the cards, but the back of the cards all have some information on them. Little stories and things. Sailor Jupiter and... oh, I'm not sure if I had this one. Sailor Neptune with her mirror. So pretty. I love how she's depicted as the feminine one visually, but she actually wears the pants in the relationship. Don't try and deny that Haruka and Michiru are a couple. If you watch the dub, then, oh, is this going to be the exact same pack? Yes, it is. That's the one downside with these ones. I had this happen a lot. Yep, exact same cards, exact same order. Alright, so we did the new. Now to have a look at the old. I'm really gonna do this. I think I am. Oh, too late to go back now. It's open. Oh my god. Part of me wants to like lean in close and be like, does it smell good? But I'm also kind of terrified that it'll just smell like mildew and old paper. Wow. Oh, look at that. The artwork underneath. Pipicado. All the same art. Oh, there's art on the back too. Sailor Moon S. Okay, so that's from the 3rd season. Oh, it's so sad. This poor thing. It clearly had been sitting out in the sun for some time. So this poor card of Ami. Oh, actually that tape is just ready to fall off. I might even be able to just tug that off. Do I dare? Is it gonna rip? Oh, it didn't tear anything. I don't know if I can get the tape off the card without damaging it, but maybe I can just trim it or something. Alright, well let's see. Are there really 30 cards? Because it says Sanjumai plus San plus Ichi. I don't know if it means that there are 30 cards in here or if there's 30 cards in the set. Wow. I don't know if you can tell, but like these things have seen some wear and tear. Anyways, let's do a count. 21. Oh, there are 21 cards in here. And it doesn't really look like there's room for any others. So I guess it came with 21 cards in the set. Oh, what does it say here? Sailor Moon R mo haiteru yo. It says there's Sailor Moon R cards in here as well as Sailor Moon S. Okay, well, let's just appreciate that artwork one more time. Oh, do I dare? Do I really dare? They kind of look, the little envelopes look a little bit like they might be water damaged. So I hope the cards inside are okay. Let's find out. Oh, there's the first one. Alright. So much nostalgia right now. Hey girl, how's it going? The first Japanese I ever learned was the Sailor Moon theme song in Japanese. Oh, even the back is in color. Sailor Moon R Part 7. Kore, shitteru? Oh, Chibiusa's giving me a quiz, that's what it is. So let's see what's the front of this one. It's Pluto! Oh, it is from Sailor Moon R. Jesus, look at the number there, alright? 341. I think that's why I had so many of the bootleg sticker cards, because there was no possible way I could have gotten all the Japanese cards. Oh, look at her, that's gorgeous. I think I'm going to end up using some of my Pokemon card sleeves on these to keep them safe. Alright, well I have 20 cards. Let's just do 5. Just 5. Otherwise the video will be super long, and I don't know if my heart can take any more than that. Oh. Hey, it's Usagi in one of her typical outfits. Oh, this is also Sailor Moon R, Part 7. It's Makoto! Aww. Doing her thing. Moon Power 4,000. Moon Power over 9,000! These are really good, like, sturdy cards, too. Like, they feel good. Can a card feel good? I guess it can. What am I even talking about? Alright. I've opened 2. Let's just do 3 more for today. Save the others. It's actually a very dark, dismal, rainy day outside today. So this is perfect. A little pick-me-up. Spoil myself. Hey, are you trying to get me to guess whose clothes these are? Because that's Usagi, Rei, and Minako. So don't even try with me. You don't know who you're talking about. セーラージュピターのビジュアルクイズ。A visual quiz. Visual quiz. Oh, I thought it was going to be like beauty or something. Sailor Mars! Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, this is Moon Power 7000. I really hope there's one that's over 9,000. That would make me so happy. Oh, I don't know if you can see up here. We have Tsuki ni kawatte oshiokiyo, which is one of the like second or third things I learned in Japanese. Okay, that's 3 cards. Yeah, I guess by today's standards, high school age me would have been called a weeaboo, but we didn't have that word back then. So I just considered myself to be an anime otaku. However, the internet wasn't really all that good for, oh no, it doesn't open, for getting subtitled things, like fan-subbed things. I didn't live close enough to Toronto to regularly visit. Oh, Nei-chan looking so classy! I didn't live close enough to Toronto to regularly visit any of the university anime clubs and watch their bootlegged, fan-subbed VHS tapes. Although sometimes the little kiosk did have bootlegged, subtitled movies. Makoto again! Oh, girl. Oh, this one's Sailor Moon S. She's real popular. Yeah, the internet back then was so slow. So, like, I wanted to watch the sub, not the dub, and the dub, I think we got 65 episodes, and then they canceled it, and it wasn't even, like, at the end of a story. That's 4 cards. This is going to be number 5. Oh, last one for today. Oh. So, yeah, I wanted to be your typical weeaboo-ish otaku and only watch things with subtitles. I never watched the dub. But I had to watch whatever was available to me on YTV. Holler at me if you're Canadian. Remember YTV. Is YTV still around? Dude, I have the biggest crush on PJ Phil. If you know who PJ Phil is, then you are my best friend forever. Last one is Usagi! Oh, she looks so pretty. Yeah, I remember trying to learn some Japanese in high school by myself from a book my dad got for me. But, yeah, it didn't go too well. Alright, well, let's do a little recap here. We have Makoto and Sailor Mars and Makoto again. One of the funniest things with the anime of Sailor Moon, the original, is the quality of art between different studios. So, like, you can always recognize the characters in the series, but sometimes from one episode to the next they looked completely different. Pluto! This art, anyone who knows the series knows this is the worst of the studios that did just terrible art. And sometimes it was on really important story episodes. You were like, why? Why did you let this studio do the drawing? That was a terrible idea, guys. Oh, and then the girl herself, Usagi, Sailor Moon. Moon Power 6,000. No over 9,000s today. Okay, well, I am, to borrow a phrase from my grandfather, just tickled pink. These are all gorgeous cards, and I just want to tear through the whole thing, but I'm going to behave myself and do it just a little bit at a time here and there so that I don't ruin it all at once. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you also enjoy getting a look at these little Sailor Moon cards. I'm really happy right now. I hope somebody else can join in on this happiness. And if you did, I appreciate you. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time. Bye-bye. Oh, hey. You got some Pokemon cards there, eh? I bet they're real cool ones. Oh, no, wait. Trolled ya. It's Sailor Moon.